Hello Gun Nation, BigJohnson coming at you. Alright, I have had actually a lot of demand for doing another video. I did the last one and it did really well. And you got people that are like, oh, you're a hoarder. You're a hoarder. Okay, if you know the definition of a hoarder, it's basically somebody that just has a bunch of shit and they never use it. So this actually gets used. So here we go. We'll do another one. Now this has ammo in it. It has other gear in it that I've purchased and people want to know. So I'm going to show it. So here we go. And as y'all all know, if you follow me, I actually shoot. I don't just hoard ammo. But when I shoot, I need to replenish ammo so I can keep a good stockpile of it. So that's kind of how you're smart with ammo. You try to replenish what you shoot so you always have ammo on board. If you just shoot it all up and you can't get any more, then you're screwed. So, again, I'm not a hoarder. But, again, I do what the hell I want to do. So you like it or you don't. I don't care. But I travel for work, so I go to different states and things like that. If I stay at a hotel, that happens to be next to an academy or a Walmart, I might go in after work, or I might go in at lunch if I'm happen to be driving by one, stuff like that. So that's kind of what's going on. So I did make a trip to Arkansas. Not too long ago, went to Little Rock, and then I went north of Arkansas, through Arkansas, and kind of stopped at some places, at lunch, and stayed near a couple of academies. And was able to grab some goodies. So here's what they are. We'll kind of get into it. So the first academy that I went to, I guess it was in Little Rock. And this was on 12/9 of 21. And was able to grab some of these. The prices aren't super great, but here you go. Winchester 7.62 by 51. There's one box of 20. This is when they had their 3-box limit. They now, from what I understand, have gone down to 2-box. So there's another one. It's 149 grain. It's not my preferred grain, but for 308. But it'll work. So there's 3 of those. It was 3 basically at $21.99 each, which isn't great. It's not super great. However, I do shoot a lot of 308. So if you follow me, you know that. I've got several 308s. So that will actually come in handy. All right, I forgot about this one. My local, or pretty close to me, Walmart, they don't ever have anything. I don't. Our Walmarts have like nothing. Well, went into a Walmart that's close to me. And this was actually on a Saturday, I believe. And just happened to go in there to look around. And they had these. The 100 packs of the 12 gauge, 2 3/4, 1325 velocity, 1 ounce, and then 7 shot. So a lot of people are like, hey, why the hell do you buy, those? It's bird shot. They're worthless. Actually, they're not if you know how to use some birdshot, or what you can do with it. And they actually had 2 of them. I asked the guy, I'm like, holy crap, you just got those 2 sitting on the shelf? And he's like, yeah, they've been sitting there for days. So I was like, okay, well, so I grabbed them. They had 2, I got them. The price was $22.74 per box. There it is right there. So went ahead and grabbed those. Shoot skeet with them, things like that. Or you can do other things with them if you're familiar with maybe what I'm talking about, if worse came to worse. Then I happened to stop for gas at, around lunchtime in a place called Conway, Arkansas. And where I was getting gas, right there in the parking lot was an academy. I didn't even really know it. So I was like, well, okay, I'll grab some lunch. I'll run to the academy. So I did. And I went in, and they actually had this. And they had 9 of these sitting there. Just 9 of them sitting there. And they're like, I'm like, holy crap. I did not get my 3. I could have gotten 3 that day. I did not do it. I wanted other people to get what they needed. However, I can always use these too. And they are the Winchester 5.56, 55 grain. And it is the 200 round range box. So I was able to grab that. Looks like Academy's just carrying a ton of Winchester. But there you go. There's that. And that was $99.99. So basically 50 cents a round for the 5.56. And that, again, it's 55 grain, but it is what it is. So there's that. Now in my area also, 22 is like impossible to find. If you follow me, I shoot a ton of 22. I've got 22 rifles, tons of 22 pistols. Really love 22. There is a place that's local to me. It is called SK Ammo, if you're familiar with it, or SK, I believe it's SK Ammo, or I'm sorry, SK Arms. SK Arms. And I was able to pick this up. Here's the price. I'm going to cover up the guy's name because I don't, want anybody to harass him. But I got the Aguila 22 long rifle, 40 grain, 50 count. And there it is. I got 10 boxes of it for $49.90, which is basically $4.99 a box. Not great. However, it is the 40 grain Aguila, and I've never actually shot this. I've heard some good things about it. I've never personally shot it, but it is 22 long rifle, and it was $4.99 a box. Some people thought that I was paying $1 a round. Do a little bit of math, and you'll figure out how much it is. It's about 10 cents a round. So anyway, I got 500 rounds of that, and I'll probably blow through that pretty quick. But and it's all in this bag if you want to see it to prove that I bought it. I just don't want to drag it all out because it's a ton of crap here. But anyway, so that. Well, let's get down, and I'll leave one box out in case somebody wants to see what the hell it is. But I did, I've been looking for one of these for a while to try. If y'all know, I'm a big red dot fan. I have tons of red dots on pistols. And I've been looking for this one, but I haven't been able to find it. And my local gun store actually got some in, so I was able to pick one up. It's Texas Gun Experience. They actually got 4 of these in. And this is the Holosun HE508T RD. And this is the X2 series. So what's different with this? Well, it does have the revised buttons, and it does have the tray. So there is the battery tray right here on the side. So, and I've got, when I was opening up the boxes and looking at them, I saw some things. We'll talk about that later in a different review, whenever I do the review on this. And but been wanting to get one of these. It's similar to the RMR. It's the flat top. It's not the rounded top like the 507s that I have. So it seems to be a little smaller window, but we'll see how it pans out. One more thing, a buddy of mine bought these, and he bought a pair, and I was like, holy crap. And if y'all know me and follow me, I like wild and crazy stuff. I don't like just standard crap. These might not be up your alley, but after I saw his, I was like, dude, I got to find those. And he's like, it's a special edition. You can't find them anymore, but I'll keep an eye out for it. So he told me the place that he got them. I went in and put like the little email reminder if they got any more in. I've never heard, and I think he bought them like 2 months ago. So anyway, he was able to find them. He ordered him another pair and ordered me a pair, and of course I paid him for it. But these things are pretty wild and crazy. This is the brand new Speed Cross. They're Solomon's, if you're familiar with them. Does have the super aggressive sole. It's a kind of an orange sole, gold and black. But it's a special edition. It's called the Golden Trail Series, I'm sorry. I'm looking through the camera. Golden Trail Series. So for this particular event, and I'm not a runner, I just really love these because they get great traction and they're super comfortable. It has the sense of fit, it's Speed Cross 5. But anyway, it's got the quick lace system. But he was able to find a place that had them in my size, big boy size. But anyway, he picked him up. Luckily, we wear the same size, but he picked him up. So now he has 2 pair, and I've got 1 pair. So pretty cool there. You know, I've done reviews on my Solomons before, and they've done really well. But you know, Solomon's a Solomon; they're just great shoes. Sometimes these the bottoms do wear out. I wonder if they changed anything on these. But these lugs are super, super aggressive, and they last for a really long time as long as you don't wear them on concrete all the time. If you wear them in the dirt and gravel and stuff, they tend to last longer. You wear them on concrete and you'll trash them pretty quick. Or that's what I've experienced if you wear them like just regular tennis shoes. But anyway, I appreciate y'all so much. I just wanted to get this out there. If you have any questions, comments, leave them. I'm sure I'll get hate, but it is what it is. I don't really care. But I appreciate y'all as always. Remember, an unarmed nation's a very weak nation, so we all got to carry on.